Hello Flobos, welcome back. So this video is going to be counting and clapping measures 13 through 21. So just like the other videos, I'll go through the whole thing and then I'll back up and go one at a time. My metronome is still at 65 beats per minute. So let's go ahead and count and clap. And 1, 2, count and clap. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so look real closely. A lot of this material looks really familiar, doesn't it? Take a look for just a sec at your music. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 are all measures that we've seen before. We've seen them in measures 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So those first 6 measures are going to be the same. We've already seen them before. So because we've already looked at them in depth in another video, I'm not going to do them right now. When we do it all together at the end, we'll put them back in. But for right now, let's look at the measures that are different. So 19 is different from 11 in notes, but the rhythm is still the same. It's still quarter notes. So let's clap and count that measure. 1, 2, measure 19. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's measure 19. The measure right after that, that's going to be the next to last line. It's a measure, the first measure of that next to last line. There's only one note in that. There's a whole note. So a whole note is worth 4 counts or 8 pulses. So this is one where we really have to do a lot of counting in our brain because it's a long time to hold one note. So in our brains, with our metronome going, we need to be thinking 1 take, 2 take, 3 take, 4 take. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We'll get into the way that we will actually count that later. We haven't seen rhythms smaller than a quarter note yet. We will, but not yet. So let's count just measure 20. Now think in your head. Make sure you count the right amount of beats and pulses. Whoops. Measure 20. And 1, 2, clap and count. 1. So that's 8 pulses. And my toe will touch the floor 8 times. I'm sitting at the edge of my couch. I've got my music propped up, so I'm not clapping and counting at the floor. And I'm tapping my toe while I do this. Let's do the measures that are different by themselves. So let's do 19 and 20 together. 1, 2, 19 and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, let's back up a little bit further. Let's do 17, 18, 19, and 20. 1, 2, clap and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I almost clapped there, whoops. All right. Let's do the whole thing together now. If there's parts of this that have been confusing for you, go ahead and back up and do them again. I know we haven't seen whole notes a lot, so if measure 20 is confusing you, go back and listen to me count it again, okay? But for now, let's do 13 through 20. Let's do the whole thing for this part. 1, 2, clap and count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. All right, that's clapping and counting the whole thing. So make sure you can clap and count this successfully before you move on to the next video, okay? Do this a couple of times to get it in your brain. It's a little bit different. We have to pay attention to the differences. All right, Flobos, happy practicing. I'll see you in the next video.